Well, hello, hello. This is Rosa, RCG Creations. How are you doing? How's it going? We're bringing to you a dumpling maker. They come in, this particular ones that I ordered come in 3 different sizes. See, there's all the 3 little sizes. Little cute little baby one. So what we're going to do is I'm going to be making a dessert called peach turnover. Peach pie, peach turnover. And I'm also going to be making some egg rolls. So hubby went ahead and sauteed the vegetables. And all this was a package of coleslaw. That's all it was. I made my job easy for myself. Hubby did it all. And then he cooked the pork sausage, drained it, mixed it all up together with just a little bit of salt and pepper. Of course, you could add any kind of seasonings.
I sure did.
He's saying, I sure did, didn't I? I don't know if you heard him. He doesn't want to get on the video. Okay. So, what I've got, these were store-bought. I'll put a link to my homemade egg rolls, but due to time, I literally just walked in the door from the office today. We got the store-bought egg rolls, but I wanted to show you, these are great, not just for egg rolls, okay? Because it's just a pastry. And let me take some out. I already had some out, see that? But, let me... Okay, I'm trying to find one, just one. You got to be very, very careful. I literally just got them out of the fridge. Get yourself a little bowl of water. That's how they're going to seal. Get this out of the way. I got myself a little cookie sheet here with a little Teflon liner just to put these on once I put them on there. And then hubby's going to get a big frying pan with oil. And we're going to fry them in a pan of oil, okay? Then you want to put your, yeah, you can see me. You're in frame. I'm going to make sure, okay? And one of these days I'll have another camera where I can angle right up to it, but so far not yet. Okay, so you want to make use your finger, the tips of your fingers, and press inside the mold in here so it lays flat. Okay, then we're going to stuff these up. I'm only going to do a few. And you want to make sure you have enough dough to cover all the way around the side here, okay? So let's do a little bit more filling, because we want this nice and full so we get a nice big bite. No, they're not the traditional looking egg-shaped egg rolls. But they're going to taste the same, and as far as I'm concerned, because we're not entertaining, it's just me and hubby. Who cares about looks, as long as it tastes good, right? Okay.
Right.
Oh, did you hear that? He said right. Now we're just going to overlap it. Oh, actually, no, we're not going to overlap it. Let me clean scissors. I'm cutting this part. Save that, because that's good for another piece. You cut all the way around the circle, but I'm just going to do it in the square. Then we're going to take it and we're going to lay it flat, and we're going to squeeze it until it makes the impression. And then this part here, you can just pull off just like that. I'm still holding tight on this side with this left hand because I'm a righty. Got a little bit of meat left that poked out, but that's okay. And there's the other part. Whoops. It's got a little, I think I've stuffed it just a little too much. But that's okay. We get the main gist of it. Now, let me take this. I think what I need to do is get some flour so the dough doesn't stick to the little container. So, this is my first one, and I literally just got these 2 days ago. But you get the main gist, and then there it is. Now, this is filled up a little too much, so I'm going to take some stuffing out, because I got too much filler in there. That's why it won't close. You don't want to overfill them, but you don't want to underfill them either. Okay, yeah, that's a lot better. So now I'm just going to put it right back in here. Let me move the dough. Make sure clean hands. Okay. There we go. Yeah, donut overfill. Now I'm going to press it down so it squeezes and seals shut. And we'll make another one in just a minute. There we go. Yay! It's nice and sealed all the way around. So I'll put these on my cookie sheet. And let's get another one. I'm gonna repress this with my rolling pin so we have an extra one. You don't want to waste that because that'll make another egg roll or another. I'm gonna call them dumplings, or you can call them like empanadas, dumplings, however you want to call it. It's up to you. So let's do another one. Open it flat. Cut it right on the edge. I'm going to give it some room so I can lay the inside flat. Let's get another spoonful. I think one spoon is enough. Because you want to be able to bite into it and get some good flavor. Okay. And then I'm just gonna close it and see what we come up. But what do we get? Let's see what we get. I'm gonna hold it here. Peel this off. Got a little bit of an extra right there. We're good to go. A little bit extra here. We're good to go. I'm gonna squeeze in this. Make sure it's nice and snug. Open it up. Ta-da! Oh, there's a little bit of opening. It was a little short right here. We're okay. That's good to go. Get a little bit of water. Because these egg rolls, they seal better when you put a little bit of water in them. And I'm just going to open this back up because I want this to be sealed good. You want to put water on the inside so it seals good. So let's go ahead and put it right back in. And then I'll be able to know next time, because like I said, this is my first time using these right here. Okay, there we go. And there it's sealed on both sides. Yay! Okay, so let's just use the leftover of this one. Let's make sure there's enough dough all the way around the whole. Oh, let's move this up here. You want to make sure there's enough dough all the way around inside there. Now you see how that's off just a little bit? That's okay. We're going to get a little bit of water. And then we're going to add the little pieces of dough. And we're going to push it together. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and cut off my excess right here. I'm just using my finger and I'm cutting the excess. It's just another way to do it. That way I know when I flip it over and close it, it'll seal it shut. And I won't have to worry about redoing it again. At least that's the plan. Okay, another spoonful. And I think a good spoonful was enough. Because that one looked like it was pretty good, and it looked pretty plump. Oh, actually, I need a little bit more on that one. And you want it to be pretty full. See that? Now we're going to close it. Yeah. Practice, practice, practice. The better it'll come. Of course, like everything else, the more you practice, the better you get at it. Let's seal that up. Open it up. Whoop, see that didn't seal. You know what? I'm gonna put some water right here on the edges, and then they will seal. You just need to put your finger barely in the water and just barely drip it, just to make sure that it's all moist. Because these egg roll doughs, I don't know exactly. I'll read in a minute what all they're in it. But even when you make your own dough from scratch, ta-da! Ta-da! There we go. It's a little scraggly looking. Again, like I said, we're not worried about looks. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to finish making these. And then get the fryer rolling. Then we're going to fry them, and it's just pop them in the fryer, let them turn golden brown. I want to stay within my 15-minute budget, but I also want to make a few of them with some peaches, some canned peaches that I have, so we can have a little snack, and hubby can have a little dessert for tomorrow. I'm only going to get one, and hoping to do the baby, but I may go for the big one. I'm really trying to stay in my rec program, so I discipline. Okay, we'll bring you back at that next phase where the egg rolls, the sausage and cabbage are cooked, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing. And this is just fresh peaches. You could do this out of canned peaches. You can do it if you do it with fresh peaches. You need to simmer and saute because you want the peaches to be soft. Okay, and fresh peaches, the peaches are hard. So you don't want to bite into a hard piece of peach or fruit or apple, whatever fruit that is that you want to use. We just happen to have peaches, so we're going to use peaches. And I pressure can my peaches so I know they're soft. And I'm going to drain the juice. So all that's in there is just the peach and that's it. And then you can drizzle them just like that, eat them just like that, or you can drizzle a little bit of powdered sugar with water mixture, and then that'll make your icing to drizzle over that. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to have just a plain pastry with the peaches inside, and they're going to be all fried up, and we'll bring you to that phase, and hopefully I will in my time frame of my 15 minutes. So we'll catch you at the next phase, which is pretty much toward the end, and we're going to do a taste test. Okay, we'll bring you back. Okay, now we're on the phase 2. I made got one cookie sheet totally full. I think it's like 18 little egg rolls. Okay, and then get ready to start with my leftovers of the egg roll wrappers. And I'm just going to put them all together in a ball, wrap them up, roll them in a ball. Then I'm going to knead them and lay them flat. And when I got one left over, then I'm going to be making the peach tart. So you put everything in there just like normal. Then the best thing, this is what I found out after a few tries, just go ahead and wet the entire, all the way around the seam of the pastry. Okay, just like that. Then fill your filling. And this is pressure can, home pressure can peaches, and with a little bit of sugar and a little bit of cinnamon for flavor. And it tastes good. Then you're going to squeeze this. Now remember, be careful because this is going to have excess liquid from the peaches. So you might have a little bit excess. So if you can, drain your softened peaches in a metal sieve and insert it in a bowl. So let it drip all the juices out as much as possible. That way you don't have a bunch of liquid seepage. Now squeeze that out. And look how pretty that turned out. There's the other side. See that? Yeah, of course, got a little scraggler here, but I'm good to go with that. So now I'm just going to put this on my cookie sheet, roll those out, and then after I fry the egg rolls, I'm going to fry these. So we'll have a little snack for after dinner. And then these would taste really good. Now you can, once you fried them, you put them in the fridge, they'll last 3 days, but don't eat them after 3 days. Everywhere I read it said no more than 2 to 3 days, so I would just do 3 days. But because it's a dessert, I sincerely doubt they're going to last that long. Plus, hubby will just take some with anything extra. He'll take them to work, and all the guys are there at work will eat it tomorrow, so we're good to go with that. But just to let you know, now if you freeze them raw, just like I have here, put them on a cookie sheet, lay them all flat, make sure nothing's touching. Stick them in your freezer on top of the whole cookie sheet and everything on top. Stick them in the freezer and flash freeze them for at least an hour. That way they get frozen without sticking to anything. And then put them all that they're frozen inside one Ziploc bag. But because I don't think we have enough for us, we're going to do the quart size bag, but I don't have to just wait and see. And then label your bag, label what it is, and date it. And then whenever you want something you want just a few egg rolls, just take whatever you want out of that Ziploc bag and then thaw them out. Then pop them in the oil. And you can fry them that way. Or if you want to, put them in the oven and bake them. Or you can even put them in your Instapot, or we have a Ninja Foodie, and cook them in there, okay? Just be very careful because these are small. So it don't take a whole lot of heat and it won't take a whole lot of cooking time. Because these are small ones, okay? Now we'll see when I get the great big one, because I did order the great big one. So once I get the bigger one, it's supposed to be twice as big as this. Of course, that will take longer because it's bigger. Okay, and then you can, of course, bake them if you want to. You can put them in leave the whole cookie sheet in there and bake the whole thing. I think it's 425. I'll put a pop-up just to be able to say something. I'm pretty sure, because I've done this before. It's 425, and you want to bake them for maybe 10 to 12 minutes. You just want the outside to be golden brown, and that's it. I like to bake, but I prefer for flavor and for taste, because I'm thinking it's an egg roll. I'm going to do the egg rolls and fry them. But you can do either one you want. And for the pastry tarts, you can do the same. You can fry them because it'd be a fried pie, or you can bake them. Either one's totally up to you. You've got a bunch of choices and options. So we'll bring you back when it's time for the taste test, okay?